Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have our data download here. We have the EZA LR hit and God Goku, and then we have the World Tournament characters. So that is as expected. There's also Goku Day information in here, right? Remember, because Goku Day, a little bit of a, dude, dropping World Tournament for Goku Day, that's not exactly a great celebration of the legacy of Dragon Ball Dokkan. How about we maybe not do that? Yeah, Goku Day. Oh, good. World Tournament, our favorite. To me, I can certainly say there is quite a disappointment in this data download, because it doesn't appear that there's any new battle motions, which is easily one of my favorite things in Dokkan right now. I feel like it just added a lot of life and energy to the game, so it's very disappointing to me to see no battle motions at all. Hit and God Goku did not have one. I'm anticipating that the LR Gammas are going to be getting one someday to download soon, because of the 4 9th anniversary LRs, Broly, Gogeta, and Beast have battle motions now, so I am assuming that the Gammas are going to be getting battle motions as well. Checked out a couple of other characters. I believe there might have been a slight update to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the blue version of the LR gods. Just maybe a slight asset fix on Goku's gi or something like that, but not actually a new battle motion, unfortunately, right? So, I guess we could take a look at these characters, right? So we've already seen the LR hit and God Goku. I guess we could just start with that. I think that they probably should be a fairly effective character. We'll use them. We'll take a look. There are going to be a lot of moving parts with them. They certainly are designed for this meta, though, where it's you're going to want to get some defense, and then you're also, going to want to be able to get this right there. So it's they're expecting this character to be in a long fight, but not too long, not festival long, but red zone long is what they're definitely going with this character. I think they'll be effective. Definitely a unit designed more to help hit, which is, funny, because Goku is the one that needs help, Blue Kaioken, more so than Hit. Hit, I think, is probably fine. He has a lot of juice on his team, so we'll see what the Part 2 LR is looking like. Based upon some missions, seems like it's leaning Kefla to me. Actually, I don't want to make a quick tweet. Yeah, here, drop this right here. The missions drop pretty close to when the Part 2 LR is going to drop. That is certainly going to be next week. Probably the 15th or so. Actually, let me just quickly double check the celebration info. I want to see where the sales and stuff like that is going to end. It's this one right here. Let me just take a quick glance what we're looking at. So sales go until the 13th. And then Elder Kai banner is on the 15th. So these missions are the 13th, which is a week away. So yeah, probably about the 15th. Yeah, that's when I would expect the Part 2 LR. Kefla or, tag. To me, Tag, Hit, and God Goku is what I would really like to see. Kefla definitely deserves an LR, but I am really looking forward to tag characters dropping, because, you just look at the variety of categories that these tag characters are going to buff, and, Dokkan funnels this mission-based content to us, so you can only imagine how, if this character was decent at all, how many teams they potentially could help, how many categories that character could potentially help. So, alright, let's go and jump in. So we have this TN here. Let's see, 2 key, 200% attack and even start a turn. If there's one enemy, he gets 250% defense, 30% damage reduction. Okay. Oh, I guess, so until he attacks, he gets 30% damage reduction. So they want you to run a World Tournament free-to-play character in slot 1? Okay. Then when he attacks, 250% attack, high chance to crit, and stun the attack enemy for 2 turns. If the enemy is in defense down, attack down, or stunned, he gets 1,048% attack and a guaranteed crit. 50% defense, supreme damage, greatly lower enemy attack and defense. My initial thoughts are that he sucks ass. I mean, it's unfortunately, I mean, these World Tournament free-to-play characters, I mean, these very low stats really matter. Quite a bit, actually. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could see this, and it definitely looks intriguing, but, I mean, maybe it's fun to see him do the attack once, but, like, that would be pretty much it. I mean, just, like, 30% damage reduction. I mean, this kid with 60% damage reduction is getting one shot by any strong boss, right? So, he's not looking too good. Okay, LR Tao, alright, gets an EZA. He gets an extra 2 ki per key sphere, okay. For each key sphere, 56% attack, 48% defense. With 3 key spheres, 75% attack and 64% defense when attacking. When attacking with 10 key, 108% attack. When attacking with 10 key, 108% defense. Okay. Yeah. HP 50% or higher. 100% defense and 20% damage reduction. Okay, so we have a HP condition. Not the biggest deal, potentially. Until he's hit 3 times, 20% damage reduction. And then after being hit 3 times, and HP's below 50%, he gets 50% damage reduction, and he turns a type key sphere into an STR key sphere. Yeah, so this is just what they're doing now. Interesting. This started with the GT Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. Rather than do anything with active skills, they'd rather just add a new fucking line into the passive, for real. So he gets an extra 444% attack and a guaranteed crit for his active. That's what they added to him. Hold on. I want to take a look at Tao's, base kit here. Let me just take a look at this. So, the being hit thing, that's new. Right? Like, this is new. This is new. I mean, he is a nuking character. I mean, if we're gonna run him on Dragon Ball Saga, like, with Path to Power Kid Goku around, I mean, maybe he could do some stuff. I'm gonna need to see his stats in-game, right? Now, wait a minute, this bastard... No, he is on Dragon Ball Seeker. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, he's hired to kill Goku and get the Dragon Balls. Okay. Yeah, thank God. Because that means he's on, Saiyan Day Kid Goku's 200%. Right, because, yeah, he's got Seekers of Dragon Balls right there. Okay, cool. Okay, you never know. Maybe Tao could certainly be solid. If we get him a lot of key spheres, give him a full dodge build. Yeah. 40% damage reduction, though? I don't know. Maybe he could be good. And then remember, active skill is going to be unchanged. So, when HP is 50% or less, after he's been hit 3 times. Yeah, okay. So it's like, they have it set up to where when you would have his active skill up, you're also going to have this. So you'd get extra damage reduction, and he'd be creating orbs. And he'll master his attack temporarily, ultimate damage, and then does the guaranteed stun, which is cool. But now he's going to get also this. Guaranteed crit, 444% attack. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm going to need to see this guy's stats in-game before I could say how good or bad he is. Definitely. Nuking characters really have had a tendency to be quite good lately. So, I mean, keep that in mind, right? Like, these types of characters have been good. So, he may be good. Let me just quickly double check over here. It looks like it's... Because we could just easily see this. Just to make sure that there's no mistakes here. So, yeah, both his 12 and 18 key supers, he's getting 50% attack and defense. And then also a 70% chance to crit on both. Yeah, so his super attack effects are exactly the same. Besides the, Colossal or Mega Colossal. He's getting 50% attack and defense and 70% crit for both. Okay. I mean, not needing to go crit at all is good. So we just go the traditional full dodge, additional secondary. The legendary, right? Okay, so there's that. Nothing else is going to change. Jury's out on this guy. Maybe he could be pretty effective. Because Dragon Ball Saga's got like a little bit of something going on. Chi-Chi, Path to Power Kid Goku, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. Right? Like, dude, I'm saying, like, all I'm saying, I'm not saying, but all I'm saying, okay? Like, you know, they could maybe give us, like, a Dokkan Fest Demon King Piccolo or a Dokkan Fest Tien or Dokkan Fest Jackie Chun or some shit, and Dragon Ball Saga will be a real team, actually, because of how strong Kid Goku and Chi-Chi are. They're ridiculously broken. If this guy... He might be okay, but again, I'm going to need to see what he's looking like in game first. Okay, so there's Mercenary Tao. Oh, brother, this guy's gonna... He's just gonna fucking suck, man. There's no way. I'm just calling it right now. He sucks. Like, let's just... He's terrible. Let's take a look. All right, 200% attack and defense. He gets 120% attack and defense when attacking. Okay. If there's a future or android enemy... He gets 2 key, 120% attack and defense, and a high chance to stun the attacked enemy. Okay. If there's another future category ally in the team, he gets 2 key, 30% crit, 30% damage reduction. Okay, okay. And then when attacking, he gets 120% attack, basically. Okay. And if there's a Trunks on the team, 2 key... 30% crit and damage reduction. And then when attacking with 12 key, 120% defense. I mean, he's kind of like a knockoff. Well, I mean, I would say like a knockoff version of LR Future Gohan. Is what I would say. He's like a weaker LR Future Gohan. Yeah, so he kind of looks like he's, I mean, a restricted, weaker version of LR Future Gohan. It's not the worst ever. I mean, I'll take 60% damage reduction on a free-to-play character. And he's getting 50% stats right there. Okay. Definitely could be worse. I mean, you could be way worse than this, right? He's not the greatest. And, I mean, the other thing, too, is, I mean, remember... Trunks does not exactly have a good character right now. Yeah, he literally doesn't at all. Oh my god, Future is nothing. There's nothing for Future. Yeah, wow. Time moves quick, dude. Remember we had that huge worldwide? Yep, well, that was a long fucking time ago now. Dude, Future is terrible, yeah, so... It's like, you know, I mean, if their Future Trunks was okay, maybe, but, I mean, regardless, this guy's still... He's just kind of like a free-to-play version of LR Future Gohan. But, like, I don't know. I feel like that feels disrespectful to LR Future Gohan. I'll give this guy... He's better than I was expecting. So, I'll give him that. All right, so there's him. Oh, Bojack was solid when he got this Dokkan Awakening. Let's take a look here with Bojack. 3 key, 170% attack and defense. More HP remaining. He gets attack up to a max of 200%. Okay. When attacking, gets 100% attack and defense and disable enemy guard. Okay. And then, yeah, so this is the stuff he had previously. So, for each ally in Space Traveling Warriors or Extreme class on your team, whichever one there's more of, he gets 40% attack and defense, and then increase the crit of all allies by 3%. So if we have a full Space Traveling Warrior team, or a full Extreme Class team, he's given 21% crit to the rotation. Interesting. If all characters on rotation, or no, actually no, this just is on the team. Yeah, on the team. If the whole team is Space Traveling Warriors or Extreme Class, guaranteed crit, guard, 2 key for all allies except self. Oh, and okay, so he's given 2 key and 30% attack and defense to allies as well. So he's... if we could run like a full villain team, he doesn't hit these big bad boss like these. Okay, so let's see. So he's that movie boss. Tournament participants actually. Resurrected warrior, space traveling warriors. This is time traveler. That's storied figures. That's legendary existence, terrifying conquer, inhuman deeds. Could he be good on Cell's team? Maybe. Villain tournament participants. The problem is like, at like a free to play World Tournament EZA is not going to be the savior for Dokkan Fest STR Cell. But, I mean, we could run, you know, Cell, hit Bojack like a Janemba. This guy actually might be able to slide onto that Cell team. He might. Again, I want to see what his stats are looking like in-game, but his super attack effect, he's doing quite a bit. He's getting 50% attack and defense, lowers enemy defense by 50%. And then what is this? He's defense of extreme class allies by 30% for 2 turns. Holy fuck. Dude, is this Bojack actually like super good? And again, we could run him on Cell's team. I think this Bojack might be really good actually. I mean, so he's guarding. He's got guaranteed crits. He's got the support. Yeah, like, just toss him full dodge to really help him out with the little bit of defense. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would want to do additional to get the extra defense for the next rotation. Bro, he's not terrible. He's a Big Bad Boss's character, too. Which, remember, there's one thing STR Cell needs to really be effective. He does this. It's Big Bad Boss's characters. Okay. Yeah, not bad, chat. Not bad. All right, guys. Last thing we'll do here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Mecha Frieza. So Mecha Frieza gets a Dokkan Awakening here. 3 key, 180% attack and defense. 60% attack and 30% defense for all allies. For support for Revenge category allies or Wicked Bloodline category allies. Gets 120% attack and defense when attacking. If there is a Revenge category ally or Wicked Bloodline category ally on rotation besides Frieza, get 120% attack and defense, guaranteed additional super. And then when attacking with 12 key, gets 60% crit and 30% damage reduction. I think he's terrible. He's terrible. It's too low. Oh, he stacks though? Really? He's stacking? Yeah, he gets 50% attack for 1 turn, stacks defense, then lowers attack. I don't know. Remember, this guy doesn't have Big Bad Bosses either, yeah. He doesn't have it. So, like, yeah, what I would think of is a guy who's not on here. AJL Full Power Frieza, right? Is a strong Wicked Bloodline ally, but I mean, we run this guy and Full Power Frieza. Dude, if this fucker had Big Bad Bosses, maybe I could run him and Full Power Frieza as a rotation in the festival. But, like, damn, if only he had Big Bad Bosses, man. If only, dude. I mean, stacking is intriguing. Again, not just for festival. Red Zone fights often are going 10-plus turns, too, but I don't know. Pretty base. Not a lot here for... I mean, even, you know, I know he's, you know, World Tournament free-to-play, but still, holy shit, okay. In terms of missions, we've got quite a few stuff. There's some Goku Day stuff here. You know, just very basic stuff. We'll be able to get some of these scrolls of war or whatever, which we'll be able to use to pick out probably certain Goku, like Gohan or Goten characters. These are the weekly missions. They're dropping this event. This will be able to get equips Probably gonna be Goku family equips, I would assume, is what these probably are. Or maybe they're just specifically for Goku, Gohan, and Goten. We have this. This is the Meet event, which is going to be going up for... Looks like, well, basically the rest of the month. Okay. That's Hit and God Goku's EZA. Here's the Legendary Frieza event missions. Super bosses. Mastered Evolution. Rapid Growth. Potentially, this could be Kefla or Tag Hit and God Goku. Remember, Kefla is on Super Bosses and Rapid Growth. Hit is on Super Bosses and Rapid Growth. God Goku's not on Mastered Evolution, but Blue Goku is. So, and I mean, we know the thing about the Hit and God Goku is, you know, Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue with this. That's when he's fighting. It's Dispo, right? It's the same thing that Vegeta does in the manga versus Goku Black. So, maybe it could be a Tag Hit and God Goku. They would just be on... I kind of would like that because they'd just be on so many categories, but I know people are really excited about a possible Part 2 LR Kefla, so I'm definitely down with her as well. And then Miraculous Awakening, right? I believe is the stage. Is it? I think it's here, let me double check right here. I think it's Miraculous Awakening is the Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Yeah. 2 more dude, I need this so bad, dude. 2 more stages, and I'm able to get 100 box space. I'm actually gonna have to Baba some characters, because I'm out of box space. Like, new characters come out, and then they just don't give us box space, man. That's only for, you know, the preferential treatment of global players who get box space. That's only for them. Not JP players, man. Alright. So, I think that's pretty much it. We have Proton's thread right here. I got to this video pretty early, so I doubt there's anything... Yeah, it's just the basic stuff we all figured. Yup, Hit and God Goku. We'll probably see... yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all we've got. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think. So we're going to have the World Tournament this weekend. We've got Hit and God Goku. Legendary Frieza event missions, member, are coming next week. And, I mean, again, Kefla or Hit and God Goku to me seem pretty likely as the Part 2 LR. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.